enemy. As long as you strive for growth, it is your stepping stone to success. Akshay Nanavanti. Imagine if every time fear knocked on your door, you didn't retreat, but instead stood tall and welcomed it in. What if, instead of seeing fear as something to be avoided, you began to see it as an opportunity, a catalyst for growth and change? Fear, often perceived as the enemy, is actually the very spark that has the potential to ignite your greatest achievements. It's the force that pushes you out of your comfort zone and into the realm of possibilities you never knew existed. Now think about how different your life could be if you stopped letting fear paralyze you. Instead of it holding you back, what if you learned to embrace it, to harness it, and to transform it into something powerful? Fear doesn't have to be a roadblock. It can be your fuel that powers your journey. It's in those moments of fear that you have the chance to discover your true strength and resilience, to push beyond your limits and to achieve things you once thought were impossible. But turning fear into fuel isn't about ignoring it or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about recognizing it, understanding it, and then using it to your advantage. Fear often points to the areas in our lives where we have the most potential for growth. When you confront your fears head on, you gain control over them. And in that control, you find the power to move forward with confidence and determination. So today, let's shift our perspective. Let's stop seeing fear as something to be avoided and start seeing it as a necessary ingredient in the recipe for success. Fear is not your enemy. It's your ally, your motivator, and your fuel. When you learn to turn fear into the fire that lights your path, there's nothing you can't achieve. Are you ready to take the next step and transform your fear into the very thing that propels you towards greatness? Well, keep listening. Acknowledging your fear is the first and most crucial step in transforming it into fuel for success. Instead of avoiding or suppressing it, face it head on. Fear is a natural response to stepping outside your comfort zone, and it often signals that you're on the verge of something significant. By recognizing this, you shift your perspective, allowing fear to become a motivator rather than a barrier. Accepting fear as part of your journey gives you the power to manage it effectively rather than letting it control you. When you embrace your fear, you start to see it as an opportunity for growth. Instead of viewing fear as a sign of weakness, understand it as a necessary part of the process. This shift in mindset can help you channel your energy that fear generates into focused action. By confronting your fears, you begin to dismantle their hold on you, turning what was a roadblock into a stepping stone towards your goals. One of the most effective ways to turn fear into fuel is by redefining your relationship with failure. Many failures are rooted in the possibility of failing, but when you start to see failure as a valuable teacher rather than a final defeat, its power diminishes. Each failure offers a chance to learn, adapt, and improve, making you stronger and more resilient in the face of future challenges. This shift in perspective allows you to approach your goals with more courage and less anxiety. By viewing failure as a part of the learning process, you begin to see it as a necessary step towards success. Every setback becomes an opportunity to gain insights and redefine your approach. This mindset not only reduces the fear of failure, but also encourages you to take calculated risks, knowing that even if you stumble, you'll emerge with greater wisdom and experience. Over time, this approach builds confidence and transforms fear into the powerful driving force to propel you forward. When fear threatens to paralyze you, reconnecting with your why can provide the motivation you need to push through. Your why represents your deepest purpose, the reason behind your goals and aspirations. When you stay focused on this purpose, it becomes easier to overcome fear because you're reminded of what truly matters to you. Your purpose serves as a compass, guiding you through moments of doubt and fear and giving you the strength to keep moving forward. By keeping your why at the forefront of your mind, you transform fear from a hindrance into a motivator. It reminds you that your goals are worth the discomfort that fear brings. This focus helps you persevere even when the path is uncertain or challenging, as you know that your purpose is greater than your fears. Over time, this alignment between your goals and your deeper values strengthens your resolve, making fear a catalyst for action rather than a barrier. The power of visualization for positive outcomes cannot be overstated. Visualization is a powerful technique that can help you turn fear into fuel. Instead of letting fear dominate your thoughts, take time to visualize the positive outcomes that can result from facing your fears. Picture yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, and achieving your goals. This mental imagery not only boosts your confidence, but also reduces the anxiety associated with taking risks. By consistently visualizing success, you train your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. When you visualize positive outcomes, you create a mental blueprint for success. This practice helps you to stay motivated and focused, especially when fear tries to derail your progress. Visualization allows you to rehearse your success in your mind, making it feel more attainable and real. As a result, you're more likely to take the necessary steps to turn your vision into reality, using the energy you fear to propel you toward your goals. Taking small, consistent actions is the most practical way to turn fear into fuel. Break down your larger goals into manageable steps and focus on making progress one step at a time. These small victories not only build momentum, but also reinforce your belief in your ability to overcome fear. As you accumulate these wins, you begin to see that fear is not as insurmountable as it once seemed, and that progress is possible even in the face of uncertainty. Each small action you take chips away at the power fear holds on you. Instead of being overwhelmed by the magnitude of your goals, you can concentrate on the next actionable step. This approach keeps you moving forward, even when fear tries to slow you down. Over time, these small, consistent efforts lead to significant achievements, turning fear into a source of motivation that drives you closer to your dreams. In other words, my friend, fear has held you back for far too long. It's time to stop letting it control your life, your dreams, and your future. Today, you have the power to make a different choice. A choice to face your fears head on and use them as the fuel that drives you towards success. This isn't about being fearless. It's about being courageous enough to feel the fear and take action anyway. Fear is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your breakthrough. Imagine the life you could live if you stopped running from fear and started using it to your advantage. Think about the goals you set, the dreams you've abandoned, and the potential you've yet to tap into, all because fear stood in your way. Now is the time to reclaim that potential. Now is the time to let fear be the spark that ignites your passion, your purpose, and your determination. Every time fear whispers that you can't, use it as a reason to prove that you can. Turning fear into fuel is a daily decision. A mindset shift that will empower you to push beyond your comfort zone and reach new heights. It won't always be easy, and there will always be moments when fear feels overwhelming. But in those moments, remember that fear is only as powerful as you allow it to be. With every step you take, you weaken its hold on you. And with every victory, no matter how small, you build the momentum needed to conquer even the biggest challenges. So today, my friend, I challenge you to stop running. Start embracing and keep pushing forward. Stop allowing fear to dictate your path. Start using it to propel you towards your dreams. Keep pushing forward until fear is no longer your enemy, but your greatest ally. Embrace the power within you to turn fear into fuel, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Take control. Embrace the challenge. Ignite your potential. The time is now. Then blessings, Dr. O.